Hey guys, so don't mind my hair. I'm doing a hair tutorial after this, so that's what that is. I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. I'm using Brow Fix by Milani in 03 Dark, along with my Precision Beauty Slanted Eyeliner brush. Just gonna go ahead and fill those in. Those are my natural brows. They are thick. They are actually threaded, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill them in a bit. I am not using a mirror, so just bear with me. Just going off the camera right now, just filling them in, and this one I'm going to actually start using my mirror. I'm going to try to make it a little bit easy so you guys can see where I can still see my eyebrows as well. What I'm going to do today is actually try to attempt a silver smoky eye. I'm going to take my eyebrow brush and comb and just comb out the front and brush it out. That's how I achieve a slightly faded look. I don't like it looking super faded and bold and brass. Just something natural. I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer now. I got it from the beauty supply store. It's Pure Mineral Concealer, and it's by Ruby Kisses. And it is in the color Golden Honey. I actually should have went a little bit lighter, probably one tone lighter, but I didn't actually know at first. You guys will see me do this. I do use the unibrow type method where I go all the way across just because I just find that easier for me. What I'm going to do after this part is actually go back and fill in my eyebrows. You guys won't see that though. My eyebrows are never perfect to me. So I'm going to take my beauty blender, just blend that out. And just, I don't want those harsh lines. I'm not a harsh line fan. I'm just going to go down my eyelid and go up a little bit into my forehead. So I'm going to go back and fill these in. You can see them right there. I like them a lot better now. I'm going to go ahead and use the second edition 120 palette eyeshadow by BH Cosmetics to achieve that silver smoky eye that I am trying to attempt. So what I'm going to use is a dark brown. I really don't want to go with the black, but what I'm going to do first is use my NYX eyeshadow base, and it is in the color white. I'm using a flat brush. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on there. I'm going to use my finger to blend that out. I'm going to just go ahead and blend it and do the other side as well. I'm going to go back and add a little bit more in the middle of my eyelids and then blend it out a little tiny bit more. Just want my colors to pop. I don't want them to crease either. So now I'm going to go ahead and use that dark brown just to go ahead and achieve that smoky eye. I think black is a little bit too much, and I still kind of want it to look natural. You'll see me use a black. I'm just going to blend that out. I'm going to use a black, but it's not just black like a matte black. It is a sparkling grayish black color, but you'll see that later on. Now what I'm going to do is use a darker brown just to go under that lighter brown that I use. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Use a different blending brush. Just go ahead and blend that all the way out. That's that sparkly silver grayish black that I just told you guys about. I'm going to go ahead and put that on with my Precision Beauty brush. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out as well. So I went back and I filled in my eyebrows. Now what I'm going to use is my 120 color palette by BH Cosmetics, and it's the second edition. I'm going to start off with a dark brown, but first I'm going to use my NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow base in white. Just going to use my flat brush just to go ahead and put that all over my eyes, just on the bottom lid, and use my fingers to blend it in. I'm going to go ahead and do both of my eyes. Of course, it just evens it out. It makes sure that my colors pop and they're bold and that they do not crease. I'll go ahead and add a little bit more and blend that in, just because I like my middle to be a little bit bolder. So now I'm going to go ahead with that dark brown. Just going to go ahead and put it on the ends of my lids, and I'm going to go ahead and go and brush up and go ahead and blend it with a blending brush. After that, I'm going to just continue to blend out, and gonna go ahead and use another brown, which is a slight bit darker. Gonna go right underneath of that and blend that in as well, just because I want a little bit of depth in in my look, I'm going to take another blending brush and blend that out as well. I'm going to go ahead with that silverish, shiny, grayish black. Just because I don't want to use a matte black, I'm going to use my Precision Beauty eyeshadow brush. Put that on the ends and blend that in right underneath of that dark brown. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more, blend it out. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and do that silver. Got a smaller brush, just going to pat it on my eyebrow lid, my eyelid. Just pat it on. I feel like if you pat it on, it doesn't come off as much as if you were to just brush it on. Then I'm going to take another blending brush and just go across that, just to blend it in some more, make it look more natural and flow into each other. Then I'm going to go ahead and pat some more of that silver on. After that, you're going to see me take my tapered blending brush and just going to go ahead and take a lighter, sort of like a tannish on the yellow side, but more tan, creased brow color. That's what I'm going to use for that. Just going to go ahead and blend that out some more, just to blend it into that. After that, I'm going to take my Galaxy Chic collection and use Meteor. This is also by BH Cosmetics. I'm just going to put that in my crease, in my tear duct in my tear duct corners, just to give a little bit of a pop. It's more on the silver bluish side, but more so silver. So what I'm going to do next, I just did both eyes. What I'm going to do next is moisturize my face and my lips using Vaseline Lip Therapy. I'm going to use face moisturizer. I just picked this up from Forever 21. I think it was about $4 or $5. My face tends to be very dry, so I'm going to do a lot on my forehead. Blend. So once I get that all blended in, make sure I do under my eyes, do my forehead really well. I'm going to go ahead and use my Revlon Color Stay. It's 24 hour. Because I've tanned over the summer, I have to use a darker color mixed with my caramel. So what I'm doing right now is just mixing my caramel with mahogany. Mahogany is more on the darker side, which is why I just mixed a little bit of that. I'm going to use my stippling brush, also by BH Cosmetics. Spray a little bit of water on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and stipple my Revlon 24 Hour Color Stay all over my face, my chin area, just to blend it in with my neck. I'm going to also just use my beauty blender after that. I just want to make sure that I use the stippling brush just to make sure that it's all over the place. It kind of looks a little bit lighter than me, or maybe darker on the video, but it's actually not. I'm not sure why it's showing up like that. Just gonna squeeze my stippling brush together just to get in between my eyebrows. I don't want to cover anything on my eyebrows. Gonna do my lip, my upper lip, and under my eyes, because I've had trouble sometimes where I've done under my eyes and there was just like a light, piece that wasn't covered. Use my beauty blender now, and I'm just blending everything in. I tend to prefer my stippling brush more so over my beauty blender. So what I'm doing now is using the same concealer I did as well. I used earlier. I'm going to do under my eyes just to do a highlight. I don't like to blend that in with a beauty blender or brush. I prefer to use my fingers. It's just a little bit more accurate. I like my line to be straight, which is why you'll see my finger go straight up. That way it cleans off any extra eyeshadow, and it still gives me that highlight that I want. I am still new to highlighting, so I've tried to use the banana powder and I haven't gotten really great results. But once I practice on that some more, you guys will definitely see me do a video about that. Next, because I'm not wearing any eyelashes and my eyelashes are pretty long, I'm going to go ahead and use my two Maybelline mascaras. One is in the collagen enhanced eye mascara. The other one, which is the blue one, is the plush, mega plush, and I just love those. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those on. Excuse my dancing and singing. My music is on in the background. So you guys will see me do my bottom lashes. I don't remember what mascara this is. I just call it my green top mascara. So I'm going to go that. And then you'll also see me put the blue Mega Plush back over top of that, because I like my bottom lashes to just look amazing. It makes my eyes pop along with my eyeliner right there. It's in navy, and I just got that from the beauty supply store. So I don't tend to use the black liner under my eyes. It just makes me look a little too dark. The navy always makes my eyes pop. So what you see me doing with my beauty blender actually is just me